And now, not everyone loved the Thor trailer, and you know what? That's fine.
And I think you know what? Here. Just a thought. Is that maybe a little bit of the kind of moving back towards that tinfoil radio? Remember how that stressed us out so much? Maybe that's also adding to that. You know what I mean? Because we're also kind of like, we're kind of going back to that.
But here's the thing. This one is more fun because this doesn't require a lot of
research. Way more fun.
No, it doesn't require research because of how stupid these sons of bitches are.
Yeah. And plus, it's just one video that is on the internet, so it's again, I didn't even watch it. You did more.
There's this other YouTube channel called Nerdrotic, which is another one of those
Nerdrotic.
Yeah,
is that supposed to be like a play on the word erotic?
Yes.
Why?
And guess what? It's a very unattractive man with a beard that does it. I'm just kidding. I'm not here to make fun of people's looks, but he made a whole
Hey, a bald guy with a beard? Fuck you.
Well, he wears a hat and glasses, so maybe it's you.
Fuck you!
No, I would never put that on you because this guy is abhorrent.
No, I know.
That guy's abhorrent. So he made a 13-minute video explaining what the MCU was.
Oh my
he's
god!
I coined this term, is what he was saying, because they've been saying this shit since Captain Marvel almost.
Oh my god!
Oh, here's the funniest thing about this. Before we even get to the meat of the Quatering video. Yes, we're talking about the Quatering on this podcast. Trust me, this has been a long time coming because I fucking hate this guy. There was a video I saw when I was looking for this video. I saw another one when Spider-Man came out, and it said the woke agenda. Disney's upset about the woke, their woke agenda doesn't work. Spider-Man destroys the MCU or something like that. Quatering. It's the same fucking company. They don't give two shits. They're excited that Spider-Man outperformed Black Widow and Shang-Chi in those other movies. Because, while it might more of the money goes to Sony, they're still making all that fucking money. So this whole narrative of this MCU version of the Marvel, they got to be pissed that Spider-Man does well or this does well. And it's like, why? It's still Marvel, dumb shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt them at all. In fact, it empowers them.
Yeah.
And so, Quatering is also a guy, and look, when I want to do more of these takedowns, I want to try and focus on the present because you and I have talked about that. I don't want to dig up old tweets and all this other shit. But look, this is a pattern. Because him, RK Outpost, Geeks and Gamers, Nerdrotic, I'm gonna keep name dropping
all these neckbeards.
Because I want you to know when you see videos from these people, you know who they are, and they Ben Shapiro, any of those fuckers do any sort of review if it has minorities in it in any context. If there are black people or any minorities in it, it's woke. If women have anything other than to be for the male gaze or be a plot device,
it's woke.
If the woman. You better put that woman in a fucking fridge if you want this movie not to be woke, according to these people. And any of that.
I'm not laughing at fridging. I'm laughing at you're right.
Yes, it's true. And we joked about at the top of the show, any sort of whiff of a female doing anything or helping the male character, you've emasculated the man. I talked about this with He-Man. They were bitching because She-Ra. No.
Man-at-Arms. Orko.
Dude.
Sorry.
She-Ra's
Beastman.
No, God, it's Layla or something.
Oh, I don't fucking have a clue.
God damn it.
I don't
Sarah
know.
Michelle Gellar's character in the Netflix
Still
show.
haven't seen it.
I haven't finished it.
I don't get Netflix anymore.
They were bitching about her because she kind of took the main stage, and they're like, they took away He-Man, and they don't understand. And it's like, okay, you guys need to get outside.
What's more? What's less manly? A show called He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, not featuring He-Man a lot, or a grown fucking man bitching about it.
They're
a fucking toy.
They're pissed because of the gender swapping of characters.
Like what?
They're pissed. The Ancient One is one of them, just off the top of my head.
Oh, in the MCU.
Yes.
Actually, that was more of a...
Kevin Feige himself apologized for that because he whitewashed the character.
Yeah. Oh, it was all bad. All bad.
They complain that in Shang-Chi, his sister beats him up. because for whatever reason, women just can just be.
Have you ever
good
had a
with this.
big sister when you were like littler than her?
His big complaint was because in the movie she said she never trained, but then she just watched them and learned how to fight. And I'm like, it's a comic book movie. Do you think I?
Yeah.
By the way, the same movie, the main bad guy has magical rings that are attached to his arms. So I'm not really gonna.
I love how they use plot holes to explain woke. Culture. Like what?
Right.
That's just shitty writing.
We live in a universe where they opened a portal and pulled fucking aliens through to fight in the middle of New York City.
That's just shitty writing, folks.
That's
not woke.
Yeah, exactly. But
That's
anyway,
just, hey, how do we make sure that she's on par with Shang-Chi? Oh, she watched.
But the Quatering has a history. He made like over 50-some videos about Brie Larson. And only because Brie Larson made one comment where she said that maybe we don't need to make movies for she said most movie critics are white men.
Yeah.
And she was trying to say we need more women and people of color to be critics so that there's more
That's fair.
I don't know. I don't remember the exact way that she said it. But what she was saying was like, we don't need to make movies that cater to white men.
Yeah, totally.
Ever since she said that, these fucking losers have been attacking her for years, and you better believe they blew a fucking gasket when that movie made $1 billion. They're like, well, that's just because whamming.
Wham.
So anyway, let's do this. This is about a 12-minute video because Quatering has got to get that ad revenue because he can't.
Can I just say this one thing real quick before we start this? The best part about this, the most ironic part of all this stupid shit, is if these guys hadn't given a shit, that movie would have been rightly looked on as one of the lesser quality MCU movies of the last 5 years.
That's the thing. They're picking the wrong thing to be mad at.
And
they're not right, but they have something to complain. You're right.
But they drove revenue for that movie.
Sorry. Yes, they did. But at the same time, if they would have just focused on the movie itself, the movie is not that good.
No, it's not.
But they had to make it a political, personal attack on Brie Larson. And so anyway, let's talk about
how dare them women stand up for themselves.
We talked about the trailer.
Yeah.
Here's what the Quatering thought. The thumbnail is beautiful because it says "I don't care," and then it proceeds to do a 12-minute video
about why he does.
Now I don't have the full 12 minutes. We're not going to sit through that.
No.
Some of these clips are chopped up.
We wouldn't do that to you.
I did my best to leave the context in there because I know his fucking fans, and he probably maybe not. We're not that big. But somebody might come in here and bitch about this. But anyway, here's the first clip.
The trailer for Thor.
Oh, and I sped this up because he talks so fucking
today.
slow.
I just couldn't care less. It's no longer the MCU to me, or even the hilarious MCU. It's literally become the meh-CU to me. I see a lot of my cohorts on Twitter.
These are raw.
And this isn't a dig on them or a slight on them.
Should be, though, because they suck.
But
just like you.
I just think that most people are over the Marvel excitement.
But yet you want to get those clicks. So
Is that the end of the clip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to get those clicks, so you make a video about it. At least you're honest, buddy.
And
At least you're honest, Jeremy.
Here's the other thing. How did he get clicks? Is it because he took something that was almost universally beloved and attacked it?
Yeah.
Gee, that's not...
Jeremy, your grift is showing.
Yeah, you fuck. Do we have another one?
No, hold on. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I have more. I have a couple more clips, but I wanted to pull up the title specifically of the title.
And dude, did you see?
So here's what the title is.
Yep.
Thor: Love and Thunder trailer emasculates Thor again and ushers in the MCU.
That's
era.
the one I saw that I show that I
Yes.
yeah. And
that's
I was like,
the title, and then the thumbnail says "I don't care." Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if you noticed, but did you hear like the pride in his voice when he was like, "Meh, see you." Where's my fuckers with the high fives, man?
Dude, I don't know how anybody watches this dude.
Right?
Not just for the content, but I'm just saying, how does anybody watch the Quatering on normal speed? I shit you not. Every episode, I watch it at 1.5 speed, and that's when it sounds like the normal pace of a person talking. Yeah. I shit you not. Dude, when I cut these clips, I had to sit there and meticulously chop and chop and chop and chop. There are pregnant pauses in there, but that was me being generous because there's so many. It's like he's drunk.
That one clip that you just played for us was what, 20 seconds maybe?
No, it was like 30. I think,
it was like 30 seconds. Do you know how much he had to go through to get that 30 seconds? Like 5 hours.
And I want to be very clear. I don't want to be ableist if it's some sort of speech impediment or whatever. Why he does
that's true.
Okay, I understand.
But if you're just a drunk fuck.
But dude, well, I'm just saying, Jeremy, you edit your video. You have an editor. Chop that shit up. I know you're probably against jump cuts, but do something, dude. Because I can't watch this on normal speed.
And you don't have to do jump cuts.
And
B-roll.
I regret that I made these clips in normal speed. Because I can't fucking listen to them. All right, here's clip number 2.
I see a lot of my cohorts on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, this is kind of continuing the same thought. I do want to give a little preamble because this is a 12-minute video that I chopped up. So he's continuing to talk about what people being excited about the movie. Oh, hit the wrong button.
Damn it.
I see a lot of my cohorts on Twitter, and this isn't a dig on them or a slight on them, but I just think that most people are over the Marvel excitement. I saw the trailer to Thor: Love and Thunder, and it was exactly what I expected. Taika Waititi, I think, is an insufferable human being, but I do love his work. This movie didn't need to exist. It's yet another
How do you love his work?
Trying to find himself story, which is like the 3rd time we've done this.
No, it isn't. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up, Tyler, because I thought the same thing. How can you hate, as you called him,
Taika Waititi?
How can you hate his work or hate him as a human but love his work?
Well, didn't he say reprehensible human being or something?
Something.
Very along those lines. But but I love his work.
Which again,
I'll bet
are you watching what I'm watching? Because a lot of his politics are in his movies.
Hey, you know what? I'm willing to bet that the Quatering feels the same way about another historical person, Hitler.
Ooh, I can't wait.
I don't like him, but I love his work. Yeah, we know you do, Quatering, you fuck.
All right.
Your fucking brown shirt is showing.
Legally,
dude.
we're not calling him a Nazi.
Okay.
I'm just saying because he's
You're
the
right.
type that would sue.
You're right. But fuck you, dude.
Taika Waititi.
At least he gave us that drop. Did you watch Our Flag Means Death? Yeah, it's executive produced by
Taika Waititi.
Dude, I hope he's never seen that.
Hey,
because he would not like that show.
You know, right? You know what the best part of that shitty Green Lantern movie back in the day was?
Oh yeah, I forgot that
Taika Waititi
was in it. Did you know that when James Gunn was fired from Guardians 3, they were really considering? Oh damn it! No.
Taika Waititi.
I fucking hate him.
What?
By the way, the dude is mainstream. There's been multiple interviews that he's done where people have said Taika Waititi.
For a long time.
Yes. Come on, man.
Yeah.
All right, here's clip number 3. And so I moved along throughout the video because the video kind of goes like this. He talks about the trailer and everybody being excited about it, but he's like, oh, it's the MCU. And then he talks about the emasculating of Thor. He even goes into the announcement of it back in 2019, Comic-Con 2019, and like how cringe that was.
What?
And then he talks about how he wants his movies to be more serious. So it goes on a journey. Here's clip number 3.
I don't want to be that guy that for the next
You
10
are that
years,
guy.
Every time a Marvel movie comes out, I'm like, oh, this is the worst thing ever.
You already are.
And it's not because
You fucking
the people
idiot.
that do that are wrong.
Yes, they are.
They are
Because
wrong.
I'm just tired of it. I'm just
Then shut the fuck up!
exhausted.
You sound
I'm
exhausted.
So tired of it all.
Yeah.
You know, like
Take a fucking Nemutol,
yes, it's
motherfucker.
going to be a mediocre Marvel movie.
I just want to hear that last
I actually
part.
don't have any issue whatsoever with Natalie Portman. I really like Natalie Portman. I just don't care about Jane Foster. And we all know why the story has Jane Foster in it. It's about passing the torch. It's the same reason we're talking about Riri Williams taking over for Iron Man. It's about the MCU.
Oh, God. So, listen to this. Woe is me, the Quatering, who chose to be a fucking content creator, who my life is so bad. I have to watch a trailer for a living, and I have to look at people's reactions on Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. I'm so sick of this shit. It's the same. Listen to this. Listen to this melancholy, whiny bitch.
That for the next 10
I don't want to be that guy.
guy.
You are, dumb fuck.
As
you are.
As you launch into your that guy tirade, you know, I'll bet you his favorite Natalie
Why don't you
Portman.
go piss in your fucking basement, you loser?
I'll bet you his favorite Natalie Portman movie is The Professional.
It's actually a good movie, but
Well,
creepy as fuck, but a good movie.
yeah.
You know who isn't in that movie?
Taika Waititi.
I love how forlorn. I just want my movies to be.
I just don't care. I'm so tired. Then stop. Nobody's making you make YouTube videos, dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you are, because you need to get that fucking ad revenue. Here's clip number 4.
Oh my
He
god.
presents her with Milner. It's so.
This
Milner?
Stop. We'll get. You can riff on that. This is him talking about Taika. This is him talking about Taika Waititi introducing Natalie Portman at the Comic-Con 2019 and all the wokeness behind that. Because that ties into this somehow.
Because he introduced a woman.
He presents her with
a woman.
It's so cringe.
Yeah.
I know
this guy talking about
canonically,
cringe.
Other people can wield, those that are worthy can wield the hammer. I get it. I just don't like when I'm watching Endgame and I'm watching like 5 different people toss around.
That doesn't
Mjolnir,
happen
I
in
don't-
Endgame.
Like I don't like. It's not cool then to me. it's Thor's weapon. And again, I know
Thor's
that, I'm just
weapon!
being honest how I feel. It's cringy seeing Captain America use it. I don't like it. It's Thor's weapon.
Aww.
Okay, so he said that he is the only person on planet Earth that enjoys these that watched that Endgame and saw Captain America wielding Mjolnir and bitched about it because that was the coolest fucking scene in the movie.
Yeah, he didn't toss it around to 5 other people.
Yeah, 2 people wielded it. Cap, or 1, technically, well, yeah, 2. Cap and Thor. And this, what are you talking about? The scene where Cap throws it and Spider-Man swings a web to it? Because that's the only other person that touches Mjolnir.
Yeah, and he doesn't really like wield Mjolnir. He latches onto it.
Also, another great job.
It's Thor's weapon.
He's so mad.
Have you seen that?
Thor's weapon.
Have you seen Mjolnir?
Why did you give it to my sister?
Have you seen Mjolnir?
Milner?
It's Thor's weapon.
He likes that big hammer. Have you seen it?
It's Thor's weapon.
You know who should wield the hammer?
Taika Waititi.
If Macho Man saw him, he'd be like,
You are nothing but garbage, yeah. Nothing but garbage, Gaina.
I love how we're an hour and something in and we haven't even talked about Moon Knight today.
No, so the best part about
We
it
got one more clip,
is,
by the way.
the best part is just how like sad. My favorite part is how these people bitch about snowflakes and libtards and all this, but they are the fucking
Biggest
whiniest
fucking
little
babies.
bitches.
They want to be victims so bad.
Yeah,
They want to be victims, and why isn't anybody appealing to this white male agenda?
because that's what all of human history has been so far. You fucks.
Why are these
Time to try something
damn
different.
people like?
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, with your yeah, all being creating stuff.
No, you know what?
What's the next
You know
clip?
what? Next clip I'm gonna play when he says something really fucking stupid, which is gonna be pretty much anything he says. I'm just gonna click the what.
Yeah, it sounds good.
What?
Sounds good. Let's do this.
I just don't care.
Oh yeah.
about-
So this is him wrapping up the video.
I just don't care about Marvel movies anymore.
Then
like
shut
I
up.
used to.
Then shut up.
They've already destroyed
Don't watch
all
them.
the characters I loved. They've emasculated Thor's character over the past 3 or 4 movies. They killed off Iron Man. There isn't, like other than
They killed
Guardians
Iron
of the
Man.
Galaxy, which I still kind of enjoyed. That's been downhill too. The same problem with Guardians of the Galaxy. First one, great. Second one, too many damn jokes. I like a good comedy. Like, we get it. A lot of crazy stuff's going on, but you're superheroes, and you're like, pew pew, quip, pew pew, quip. We get it. What? Like, that's like the entirety of the dialogue. These guys don't take anything seriously ever. If they're facing the extinction of the human race, and they're just like, joke. Like that, I get it. But what that tells me is like, I'm not the audience, Like, I'm just gotten older and crabbier, and I like movies like The Batman, and I like Joker, and I like the Christopher Nolan Batman series. I like serious movies about, even with these characters, like, could you imagine if like we did like
This
a
is me chopping
serious
this up, by
dark
the way.
movie with Thor or something like that, like instead of just constant jokes? But I know that's not what they want. That's not what the kids want that they're catering to, because that's what they're obsessed with, is like, what do the kids on Twitter say about it? Oh my God, more representation, slay queen. It's fine. I don't care. Like, we know what
I don't
Disney's
care.
doing. We know what Marvel's doing. They're pushing out the strong alpha male characters either by replacing them or humiliating them, and they've been doing it for years.
Okay. I want to take this one first.
You go for it, man.
This is one thing that I hate about Disney Star Wars, and it's gonna make sense. I'm gonna tie it to this.
Yeah, where are you going?
Because what Disney has done with their Disney Plus shows, with Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, people have revisionist history of the prequels. And people have revisionist history be like, oh, I always liked the prequels. The same people that were like, fuck the prequels, can't wait for the sequel trilogy. That's the same motherfuckers right now. They see the Love and Thunder trailer, they see Jane in it, they freak out, they're like, what is this him-homming, beat-bopping, scopping, making funny jokes MCU? I hate it. I want I want serious movies. They made 2 serious Thor movies, and you fuckers hated them. You hated them. Chris Hemsworth hated them. But now you got fucking
Tiki Waititi
making a movie.
Tiki Waititi.
and God forbid she's throwing around.
It's Thor's weapon.
What a
bitch! What a little bitch!
I have never heard somebody sound so forlorn about a fucking fictional character.
A movie that you don't have to see. You don't have to go see it.
You know my favorite. By the way, you do have to get. Beep, beep. You do have to
hit that. By the way, that was an accident.
You do have to get pew pew quip as a drop.
Yeah. I like. You know what I like? You know what I like? That incel anthem that is Joker, and I love the fucking. I like the Batman.
I like
Christopher Nolan, and those are the only serious movies I can think of.
I like white men that are sad because the world is not for them anymore, and they beat up on. No, but dude, pew pew quip. I gotta say something. Have you ever read a comic book in your entire miserable fucking life?
Tyler, I got something to say. Even the Batman has humor in it.
Did you know that
I rewatched it recently? There's jokes in that movie
that
too.
One of the most humorous comic books of the last like 50 years, Justice League International, which actually set the tone for all the MCU movies and everything else that we have.
Who wrote it?
Tiki Waititi.
Yep. No, but guess who was the only mainstream DC character they would let them use? Because it was after Crisis on Infinite Earths.
I don't know.
Batman.
Wow.
So, Mr. Serious Batman, why don't you go take a look at the series called Justice League International, written by J.M. DeMatteis and Keith Geffen, with art by Kevin Maguire and Terry Austin. I think you will find that Batman. Also, have you ever heard of a little known movie? It's a little art house movie from back in the 60s called Batman 66.
Oh.
Not a lot of people have seen it.
Oh, I cut.
But there is humor in that one, and it is a Batman movie. So I'm sorry to tell you, you stupid motherfucker.
I cut part of
this. You
this.
were so wrong.
I cut some of it out.
You
just
had
because. Well, I cut a bunch of it, but there was a segment that I cut out that he was talking about. Thor is just used to prop up other characters, again, and it's like, okay, so he was who's he propping up in Ragnarok?
Yeah,
Hulk.
Yeah, no,
maybe
no.
And he bitched about Valkyrie and King Valkyrie and Slay Queen.
I'm surprised they didn't. I'm surprised they didn't just go for the easy. She's in a suit. Women don't wear suits.
Oh no, there's dudes on.
Are there really?
Yeah,
dude, that's low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Also,
dude, there's people mad that her name is King Valkyrie.
Why?
Not Queen Valkyrie? Because she's a whammon. Like that's what they say, not me. But I don't fucking care because Tyler, guess what? It's fictional characters, and you don't have to be like the Quatering and all these fucking losers that act like this is the end all be all to your life.
Yeah,
and I know that
not.
I'm saying that coming from a comic book pop culture podcast, but dude, shut up. Like you don't need. You're gonna go and look. To his credit, this is the only video he's made on Thor, which is surprising. But like, just stop. Just fucking stop, because you can't sit there and act like listen to this man. This is a YouTuber. This is a content creator.
This
listen
is
to
an
him.
adult male.
I don't want to be that guy.
You are.
For the next 10 years, every time a Marvel movie comes out, I'm like, oh, this is the worst thing ever.
Then don't
and
watch
it's not
it.
Because the people that do that are wrong.
Yes,
great save. He realizes, shit, I just exposed my grift. But I don't think it's that. It's later in the clip. But just listen outside. I'm just so tired, and I don't want to talk about it. And damn it,
we're really tired
Thor's
of listening
weapon.
to you.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I fucking could roast this guy for 3 hours.
No, I'm saying like tired of listening to
Yes, I'm tired of this.
him.
I'm so tired of this shit.
We could
it's
go off
the
on
same
it for
dude
3
as that
hours.
Nerdrotic guy. It's the same dude as all these other fucking chodes. It's like, you don't have to make these YouTube videos. You chose to make this grift. You chose to do this, and you're pissed. And in the same video he talks about Black Widow and Shang-Chi being a failure. By what fucking metric? Because if we're going by reality, Jeremy, they fucking made ass tons of money.
Yeah. In
And
fact,
Black Widow did it both were in the middle of a pandemic.
hey, Jake, I don't remember, but did Scarlett Johansson sue Disney because the movie made way more than they said that it did?
It was for streaming too, but
Right.
streaming
So
rights, but whatever.
But if Black Widow was such a failure,
Mm-hmm.
why would she sue for more money? Because she didn't get the full cut.
And he presents her with Milner. It's
Builder.
Cheeky Waititi.
But if you take out a calculator and you go, this is why Scarlett Johansson sued Disney,
Yeah.
then your whole fucking point is
And
moot.
you know who else is pissed? Kevin Feige, because Spider-Man made $1 billion. Shut the fuck up. Sometimes I sit there and like, do you enjoy anything? Yeah, I enjoy
Right?
these 3 movies. These 4
all
movies.
the time.
Yeah.
And one of them is Funny Farm with Chevy Chase.
Tyler, you know what?
What time is it?
Now bored?
No, this has been one of the most
You love it when I get animated. You love it when I
exciting.
get
This is
pissed.
one of the most exciting. We got to work through some shit. It's exciting.
Yeah. Thor. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Directed by
Cheeky Waititi.
Pew Pew Quip. Pew Pew Quip.
I was listening to that. I'm like, I can't believe you didn't think about getting a drop.
That's
of
a good
that.
point. In the words of Randy Savage, the Quatering, you are.
You are nothing but garbage, yeah. Nothing but garbage, Gaina.
All right, shit. We still got Moon Knight to talk about.